Welcome everyone back to Mind Body Art. I'm Miranova, and today I'm going to show you the last piece you're going to need to start on digital art today. If you haven't seen my last few videos, then go ahead and hit the annotation right there in the corner and check them out. You especially want to watch the flat color design video because we're going to be using the wand tool today. We're going to start by opening another color layer. You always want your shading on a different layer so that if for any reason you do not like how it's turning out, you can just click it away and start over. Take your time on your shading. It is one of the most important pieces when it comes to any art, traditional, digital, or otherwise. Start by using the wand tool to specify exactly where you want to color. This will let you focus on only one area and not interfere with the rest of the piece. Then you'll want to use the drip tool to start at the flat colors that you've already applied. Move it down or up on the color scale until you find exactly how light or dark you want it to be. Remember that anything facing the light source is going to be lighter, while anything away from the light source is going to be darker. That's the basics of art, and everyone should know that regardless. When you have your color and know the angle you're going to be painting at, then select a tool from Paint that you want to use. Do not use the bucket tool. Use something that will allow you to apply the paint very slowly. I use the airbrush tool at very low opacity, under 30. Take your time applying the shade and make sure you get every angle you want. Use different sizes of area effects to get fine lines or larger areas that you want to shade in. This is all going to become very important as we learn digital art. Once you've applied the shading that you want, you're going to want to clean it up a little using the blend tool. This will allow you to get rid of all of the little lines that came or may have come from shading in, even the ones that you can't entirely see due to the colors blending together so well. Continue this process throughout the entire piece. It is going to be time consuming. It is going to take very, very long, and that's what we want. We want to take all the time in the world for this. Do not rush it. As I said before, shading is where we can add life, depth, and really make it our own. Anyone can add a flat color design, anyone can transfer lines. It is the shading and texture we give to our pieces that is the most important and will really make your piece stick out. This process should always take the longest of your piece and could even take up to days longer than you thought it would. That is okay. That is normal. I myself took twice as long on this one part than anything else in the entire piece. If you are not willing to take this time to really shade in your areas, really work with the color, then art may not be for you, or you just need to work a little on your patience. Play some music, have someone to talk to, just anything that will help you take your time on this one thing. I say again to make sure that the shading is done on its own independent layer so that if anything you don't like shows up or is noticed, you can just click it away and start over. It may be a good idea to have each individual part of the piece on different shading layers, just like you did when creating the piece in the first place. That way, if for any reason you notice that the piece in the background is too dark or too light, click that away and make it match with the rest of the piece. I actually made this mistake and did not put everything on a different shading layer. That's why the tower in the background is so light when it should be much darker. But we are all learning digital art right now. There is nothing to be ashamed of. And that is the last of the basic tools you need for digital art. The rest of the videos to come will be all about advancing technique, texture, and just getting really in depth to making your piece look more realistic with every video. I cannot say what's going to come because even I don't know yet. But with any luck, every video to come will help you as it does me to become an even better digital artist. That's all for today, everyone. If you learned something today, then go ahead and hit that like button or leave a comment below of what you'd like to see next. If you'd like to see this or any other of my pieces, then go ahead and head to the description and check out my DeviantArt accounts, where you can even put in an order or just make a request. Also, be sure to check out the rest of the channel where you can see more of my time-lapse painting, as well as follow me through my vlog series, Becoming an Artist, as I go through my art programs at the local community college. If you'd like to see more videos, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time, everyone. And remember, it's mind, body, art.